Introduction to the poem. It is about a beautiful relationship between the laburnum tree and the goldfinch bird. The tree is yellow, silent, death-like, as we will see in summary, but it is made alive by the movement of a bird and her young ones. How the bird gets shelter on the tree, where she feeds her younger ones. But as soon as the bird leaves to fly in the sky, the tree again is left as silent and death-like. Here poem is given in front of you, a very short beautiful composition. Before we start students, it is very important to know about two things. One is laburnum, which is a tree, sometimes also known as golden chain or golden rain, is a genus of two species of small trees. They are mainly found in the mountains of southern Europe. And the second thing is goldfinch. As the name says, it is a cute small North American bird. Now we'll move to the summary of the poem, stanza-wise explanation given. The laburnum top is silent, quite still. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight. A few leaves yellowing, all its seeds fallen. The laburnum tree is silent. There is no movement, no action, no sound. Afternoon, you understand very well. September, sunshine is there. The leaves of the laburnum tree are turning yellow and the seeds have fallen. Everywhere there is silence. Till the goldfinch comes. Goldfinch bird comes, arrives with a twitching chirrup, a suddenness, a startlement at the branch end. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt. She enters the thickness and a machine starts up of chitterings and tremor of wings and trillings. The goldfinch chirps and suddenly settles on the end of a branch on the top of the laburnum tree. Then quite suddenly, she enters the middle part of the tree. She moves smoothly like a lizard, and the tree is filled with a series of short, quick, high, chattering sounds, shaking of wings. The whole tree shakes. Everywhere excitement is there. It feels as if a machine has started working. The whole tree trembles and thrills. It is the engine of her family. It shows the shaking movements. She stokes it full, then flirts out to a branch end, showing her bait face identity mask. Now, the poet says that it is the engine of her family, the tree, giving shelter. The goldfinch feeds the young ones in the same way as a worker stokes fuel in a railway engine. The poet has given a fine description of the sounds and movements made by the goldfinch. It appeals to our senses. The face of the goldfinch is only partly visible. The bars on her face serve as marks for her identity. They hide more than they reveal. Then, with eerie, delicate, whistle chirrup whisperings, she launches away towards the infinite, and the laburnum subsides to empty. Now the bird has left, flying high up high and high. It has no fixed destination because the sky is limitless for her. And now the environment surrounding is again calm, quiet. That is why this last line is there, and the laburnum subsides to empty. Subsides means becomes calmer, quieter again. Shifts back to the same phase as it was earlier in the beginning of the poem, that is silence and stillness. As I have already told you, it's a beautiful poem, and you can imagine the scene in front of you. Dear students, just see if laburnum tree is in front of you. It is a time of an autumn September sunlight. The highest part of the laburnum tree, the top, is silent, calm and quiet. There is no movement at all. Silence surrounded everywhere. A few of its seeds are turning yellow, but all its seeds have fallen. He says that the leaves of the trees are yellow. Treetop is silent. He uses the word yellow to describe both the leaves' color and the sunlight. In a way, it also represents death, that is the end. Suddenly, the scene changes. Sound takes place of silence. With the coming of a bird, goldfinch. As I have already told you, small beautiful bird. Its chirping sound breaks the silence. Then, quite watchfully and smoothly, like a lizard, she enters the middle part of the tree. When she enters towards the thickness of the branch, the nestlings start chirping and flapping their wings. They are excited to see the bird there. We notice a sudden change, and after this, we see a dead tree becoming alive. Now, the bird shows movement. She brings food for the little birdies who are getting shelter in the tree. The poet realizes that the goldfinch and the tree are the engines of her family. Bird's face remains partly visible in the bars on her face serve as mask for her identity. Then, with mysterious, pleasant, soft sound of whistling and chirping, she shoots forward and flies high up in the sky. It has been called as endless heaven. Once she rises above towards God's abode, the tree becomes calmer, quieter, and empty again. When the bird was there was sound, activity, movement, and the tree had life. But after the bird leaves the tree, it is once again silent, just like death. There is total transition from silence to movement and again coming to the same point, silent.